are Stray Kids pleading for help in this song? Now let's talk about Do It, the album. They honestly surprised me a bit, and the reason that I say that they surprised me is because Stray Kids have been very, very busy. I'm sure if you are a part of Stay and you've been keeping up with them over this past year, you know how busy these guys have been. From touring to dropping projects to keeping up their social media presence, these guys are everywhere and always working. And honest to God truth, I feel like some of that showed in this project, and it was actually really, really interesting and kind of got my brain wondering, how do the guys really feel in terms of their workload? You know, obviously they tell us that they're doing okay, and honestly I hope that that's the truth, but you never know what's really going on when we talk about K-pop and the things going on behind the scenes, because can they really come out and say that they feel like they're overworked and they're tired of working and stuff like that? Or do they have to make a song like Holiday and speak through the music? That's something that we will talk about a little bit later, but I want to start with the length of the album. The project was about 5 songs. Obviously they're gonna put their remixes, and honestly I'm kind of interested to see the Do It Overdrive version of the music video, because I for some reason feel like that music video is going to match the vibe of Do It a little bit better than the music video that they dropped. But the Do It music video ended up continuing the Stray Kids multiverse, which I don't even know how you keep track of at this point in time, but I try my best to keep up with it if I can. I feel like I'm struggling nowadays because I check out so much K-pop and so many groups, but that's a discussion for another day. I'm kind of aggravated with myself with how many groups that I check out, when I said that I was going to niche down so that I could really appreciate the art and the music and really learn the nuanced relationships and friendships that these K-pop groups have. But I don't want to get off on a rant. I feel like the Do It music video was really, really smooth. I feel like it showed the choreo really, really well. And I feel like it was a very clear representation of Stray Kids knowing their strength and being really, really safe. I feel like of all of the songs on the project, Do It was one of the more safe songs. When I first heard the song, when I first heard the snippet, I thought it would be one of my favorite songs on the project. And by no means is this a bad song. The one critique that I have for it is I am used to that specific sound, and like I said in my album review, I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing, but because they've dropped so much music, it can feel a little bit repetitive, or it can feel very, very familiar. And one thing that people do not like in K-pop specifically right now is how familiar everything is, but I feel like Stray Kids kind of could get away with it for the simple fact that nobody makes music like Stray Kids, and I'm pretty sure I said that. Like, when Stray Kids has their own unique sound that I don't feel like anybody in K-pop is replicating. Kind of like whenever you hear like a NCT 127, which are Islet or an ATEEZ, like everybody kind of have their own specific sound. Even like a New Jeans kind of have like their own lane, and I feel like Stray Kids has their own lane, and nobody's trying to replicate Stray Kids type of music because it is different and it's very, very unique. But I felt like Do It capitalized on all of the things that Stray Kids do very, very well. You know, the very, very catchy hook, Do It, Do It, is very, very reminiscent of Boom, Boom, Chick, Chick, Boom. And even Ceremony, you know, even though I feel like it doesn't favor Ceremony as much as it does Chick, Chick, Boom, even the guys admitted that, you know, it does favor Chick, Chick, Boom in a way, but it's more of a relaxed, vibey type of song, and I definitely understood it. They were definitely transparent with that, and it was very, very exactly what they said it was. So it was very, very enjoyable to check it out because the choreo was really, really nice, and I feel like it was exactly what I expected and enjoyable, to be completely honest. With the song Do It, the thing that really stuck out to me was the message of the song, and I'm one of those people who really holds messaging really, really high up in my criteria. I feel like songs are supposed to be sending messages that people can actually appreciate and relate to, and this whole project was low-key speaking on things that was a little bit more relatable. Do It and Holiday probably were my top 2 songs in terms of messages in songs. I feel like Do It is something that we all need to hear, especially those of us who procrastinate, me included, bro. Like, I be procrastinating really, really bad. I feel like at the tail end of this year, maybe it's because I'm getting older, I'm pushing 30. I say that, but I'm 25. And procrastination is the enemy of success whenever you are very, very ambitious and you have a lot on your plate, especially when you're struggling in life. Struggling and procrastinating got to be the worst 2 things that you could do, because when you're struggling, you don't have time. to procrastinate. And that's what Do It is as a song, is basically telling you not to waver, not to sit there and procrastinate. Just do it, because eventually if you do it enough and you learn from your mistakes, you'll end up being successful in the end, even if it takes a long time. But giving up is guaranteed failure. And I really did like that sentiment, and I actually lived by that. So I really did enjoy the message of the song, so it elevated the song a lot for me. The song that honestly got me super excited, I will say, is Divine. And when I say surprised me, the reason that I say surprised me is because, if I'm being completely transparent, I expected it to be similar to that skiz hop hip tape sound, but they ended up mixing the skiz hop hip tape sound with a little bit of a different vibe, and I actually found myself enjoying it a lot. Like, they really had me in here bopping, having a really good time, and I feel like it touched me a lot more because I grew up listening to hip hop and rap and stuff like that, and then I ended up getting into K-pop, so if it kind of felt like it was mixing the two genres that have been the most influential in terms of music in my life. So I really did enjoy it. I feel like it showed off the group's versatility so well. And honestly, I feel like they don't get enough respect for their versatility. You know, I feel like AT's got a diverse group of people, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Stray Kids got a diverse group of people, but I feel like some groups have specific people who can only do certain things or are only used for specific things, and I feel like Stray Kids do a really good job at showing the duality, and sometimes even more than just the duality. They do more than two things. I feel like they do a good job at giving all of the guys in the group different roles, and they play the roles so well, and the music is really fun because we don't always get every single song Felix doing the deep voice, even though they do put him in that deep voice role because he is so well at it, and the fans love it so much that you would just be stupid not to do it. But I feel like on this project we got Hyunjin doing a little bit more deep voice. We got IN's voice really getting deeper, and you know, seeing his growth from, you know, watching the survival show to now is just actually tremendous. Divine honestly was just a pleasure to watch, and I can't wait to check out the actual music video because the music video looked really interesting. I like the Korean themed like wardrobe and things that they done in the teaser that I saw, and I even said that Suleiman looked like Sai from Naruto. If y'all know what I'm talking about, the beast scrolls, he looked like Sai from Naruto whenever he was up on that scroll. And I guess, I don't know if it was a scroll, but he was like surfing in the air, and it looked really cool, and I'm super excited for Divine as well. Holiday was probably my favorite song from the entire project. I feel like it was so relatable, and honestly it reminded me how powerful music can be in terms of an audience actually being able to relate to you and internalize a message that you felt strongly about, and that's what really ties people to your music. This song was so highly rated, not only because of the meaning and how much I could relate to the song personally, but it also made me think, and this is something that we talked about and touched on earlier. It honestly made me think, are Stray Kids pleading for help in this song? And I know that sounds kind of like crazy, and some people will probably get into the comment section and say no, like they would tell us, or blah blah, but genuinely, even if, you know, I'm completely wrong, and I don't think, and I don't want to jump to the conclusion that they are pleading for help, but you know, whenever I checked out the intro video for this project, the kids did speak about it kind of being like a diary entry, you know, making a song out of a diary entry, and basically Bang Chan wanting to feel free and wanting to go on holiday and feeling stressed. And when I was listening to the song, like the lines that they had in the song, like I want to soar I want to soar high like a bird, and it made me feel like just stepping outside and feeling the sun. And he was saying, I want to go outside and I want to take a break, and I promise I'll be back. It low-key kind of felt like a plea for help, you know, and I know that they've been working really hard this year, and that's maybe why I feel so strongly about it. But it's something that touched so close to home and sounded so good that it was one of my highest ratings on the list, and I'm glad that they ended up producing this song, even if, you know, it came from a place of stress. And honestly, I feel like a lot of the best music in the world comes from a place of hardship and stress, and the fact that they are so successful and so accomplished and they can still tap into this and make something so relatable is honestly so good. The last song was a little bit safe to me, and honestly I've grown to respect and appreciate these songs because these songs like Photo Book are songs that are for the community, for the fans, and honestly these never get old because somehow they find a way to evoke emotion, and this one is nothing less than exactly that. You know, it's talking about flipping through a photo book. They start the song off with Lee Know, which I'm super happy about because I feel like from what I've seen, I don't see Lee Know starting off the songs a ridiculous amount, but I feel like he got great vocals. He does great on rap, and his choreo is phenomenal. But his intro to this song really hits super deep, and it's still stuck in my head right now because literally he's talking about how flipping through the pages of a photo book, the sound of it is echoing in his ears because the moments are fleeting. You know, whenever we think about our memories and the times that we spend here on this earth, they're fleeting. You know, they're here today, gone tomorrow, but at the exact same time they can have such an impact that, you know, it echo in our ears. Bro, it literally like it gave me such a visual that it was so powerful. I feel like this is definitely one of those songs that if you perform at the end of a concert, it's gonna get the waterworks going, bro, because it's just that impactful of a song. But overall, Stray Kids in 2026, I do want them to make sure that they get in their rest. I don't even mind if they do more variety content and less projects, but I feel like they did work super hard this year, and honestly, I just want the best for the guys in terms of health. I hope they're still, I'm hoping that they're healthy. I'm hoping that even though they love working on the music, and I fall victim to this as well. You know, I post a hell of a lot over here on this YouTube channel. I'm always working because I'm passionate and I care, and I feel like that's a sentiment that they've said before too. They're passionate about music, they care, and they work really hard. And they even said, and something that kind of eased my stress whenever they were talking about the intro, is a lot of these songs they didn't feel like they had to rush or had to work ridiculously too hard to get this song and this project out, is because they wrote some of these songs during song camps. Some of these songs are a little bit older and they just had to polish it up and make sure that it was done. But I also feel like that reflected in the music as well, because songs like Do It do sound similar to songs that they did right in song camp. And if you make music at a certain chapter in your life, you're gonna talk about and you're gonna have the same cadences and frequencies and energy that you had at that time in life. So even if the song is released a little bit later, you go feel that vibe and energy that all of the songs at that time had, which I'm not mad at. I feel like they got so much done at that song camp. I think they ended up saying that they ended up getting like 6 songs done, which is amazing, especially because, you know, now they could be more productive and they don't have to work as hard because they know they already got some bangers in the vault. But I just hope that in 2026 that they continue to take care of their mental health, and, you know, they continue to just be Stray Kids and vibe and continue to grow and live life. I want them to live and enjoy life so that in the music it's reflected. I'm rooting for the guys and I really did enjoy it, but I want to know y'all's opinion on Do It, the project. Hopefully these commentary videos get better, because I just kind of rambled and was just off the head. I feel like if you checked out the music videos and the album reactions, you kind of got this, but I kind of just wanted to test out a commentary video and just talk about my thoughts, unfiltered opinions on the project. I didn't feel like this was their best project that they released this year. I still got Karma as well as Hollow above this one. Hollow was actually a really good project, bro, thinking about it. Karma was a really good project too, but this was cool to end the year. If y'all want more commentary videos on album reactions or, you know, cultural moments, I think in the last video I was talking about wanting to do more commentary and speak about things that's happening in the K-pop community, but not feeling like I'm deep enough into it and submitted into it. But I feel like with Stray Kids, because I've really, like, I check out the intros, you know, I stay up to date with them and try to, you know, at least be knee deep in Stray Kids content. I feel like I know a decent amount, enough to talk about something like this. So I do need to get more educated in K-pop so that I can get these commentary videos. But if y'all want more commentary videos, definitely let me know. Hit the like button, and I guess I'll catch y'all in the next commentary video. I don't know if this is gonna be a thing. We shall see.